All right, I want to go over the Patriot mode, strobe mode, and SOS mode. So as you see, the system is running. I'm gonna connect to the controller and we can start cycling the patterns. So what I will do is I'll go and activate Patriot mode. So the black wire is Patriot mode. So if this was a rocker switch, you put 12 volts to the mode and you can see it starts cycling through, or just going through the pattern. Well, with the green wires, pretend it's a momentary switch and you tap it and you see how it actually cycles the pattern. So there's built-in patterns on the board and that will just push it to the next pattern and it will save it. So if I disconnect or turn off Patriot mode and then reactivate it, you see it goes back to that same pattern. For strobe mode, so if that's a pattern that is running and then I activate strobe mode, you'll see it'll blink whatever's coming from the controller, it will just blink it. And then we actually have different speeds of strobing. And again, momentary switch on the green, and you can see we're just rotating through all the speeds. And if I were to disable it, you see how it goes back to doing the pattern without the strobe. But if I were to enable the pattern, but then if I go to over here to the app and change it to a different color, you see how it will strobe that color or even a pattern. So it's pretty cool. So whatever's coming from the controller, it will strobe. And again, if I take it off, it will disable it. Now, to activate what we call SOS mode, you take and actually turn the switch on for both the strobe mode and Patriot mode. And there you go. And same with the cycle. So it's on SOS mode, as we call it, but then you can use the same green trigger and cycle the patterns back and forth. So you can see you have your right side, your left side, and then the pass through, which is the 16 rock lights, all doing that. And again, we can just keep cycling through the different patterns. And then we'll come back around to the beginning, amber white. And so I can disable that and off you go.